Right, we're Glam Media. I'm Adam.
I'm Mitch.
I'm Luke.
And we're going to talk you through our answer for question 4 of the evaluation questions.
Of course, it's called How Did You Use New Media Technologies in Research, Planning, Construction and Evaluation, as you can see on the screen. We'll be discussing the different media technologies that we've incorporated into our study throughout the past year, because they are vital to what we do here in Media Studies at A2, and they include YouTube, Blogger, DivShare, among many others.
Okay, we used YouTube to upload our animatics, storyboard and our film, both rough and final. And we also uploaded, we're uploading our evaluation questions. YouTube allows us to access our products, and it also allows us to embed our videos onto Blogger. We use Blogger to present our coursework. Blogger allows us to present our work using a variety of different technologies such as pictures, videos, text, sound recording, and this makes our coursework more appealing to examiners. Yeah, and also to us. We use DivShare to share our audio recordings of our treatments and our treatment feedback. It allowed us to hear our treatments and post it on our blog. It has helped us greatly in the ability to post the feedback on our blog, so like we can hear what other people has to say about our...
And then we can always reference back to this later in the year. We want to
we can use this to
improve our
film, yeah.
Yep.
Prezi has helped us to present our information for our research and planning. We did our location research using Prezi, and it allowed us to zoom into pictures to show the audience a closer look at the image.
It's a better way of presenting presentations than a PowerPoint, really. It's just a lot more
like the
professional.
one we're using now.
Yeah.
Web 2.0 is essential for our media product. Without it, we wouldn't be able to upload our work to YouTube and Blogger. We wouldn't have been able to research what we wanted to put into our final project. If we was using Web 2.1, then it would have taken us ages to do all of our work.
You meant 1.0 there, Adam.
1.9 or 2.1,
Yeah, 2, you know. And it would have took us ages to get any of our work done.
Basically, Web 2.0 just makes everything a lot quicker, and it saves a lot of time. And
a lot of the web pages that were around on Web 2.0 we wouldn't have been able to use on Web 1.0, so just Web 2.0 is a lot better for making films such as these.
We also use Scribd
Scribd
to post and upload paper-based documents such as our script and our poster. If we didn't have Scribd, then it would have been really difficult for us to present our work, and we would have had to find another way to present our pieces.
That's it. Final Cut Express, it's been instrumental within the process that we've used. We've used Final Cut Express to complete our film, the animatic. We also used in our evaluation when we've been talking about the film review, magazine and post review. And so Final Cut Express, has played a vital and large part in our media course this year, and without it, I don't know where we'd be, to be honest.
I think we wouldn't be able to edit our film properly. A lot of the effects and stuff on Final Cut Express are a lot better than some other softwares. It's just a lot easier to use than some of the old methods of editing.
Just want to go quick. This helped us visualise our film, like right at the start of the end, how it will come together. Again, it's a lot better than drawing and labelling everything out on paper, and it's a lot simpler, a lot quicker. It's a lot more professional way as well to do it. You also get, like I said, how the film's going to plan out when you can actually see it on the screen, and then see it on a piece of paper. Again, small media companies, large media companies are using this today, and it is the best way forward. And it's going to be in the future as well, as more people start using this.
It's a lot better than just drawing up a storyboard like hand,
Yeah.
really.
Takes less time, and you don't have to keep on like drawing every single
Yeah, if
thing.
you make a mistake, it's a lot easier to edit, I suppose.
Use LiveType to create our brand ident. Of course, that shows people who we are, and just makes people recognise us. And we also use it to create the film titles and end credits of our film. Again, this is just a way of introducing people into the film and letting know at the end who's been in the film, and who, of course, we created it, produced it, directed it. And so, it's just a bit of accreditation really to everybody who's involved in the filmmaking process.
Yeah, LiveType's it's got a lot of built-in features such as backgrounds, textures, and live fonts and everything. It's just really helpful in creating title sequences.
Makes it look a lot more professional
Yeah,
instead of just having like your words come up.
it really helped us in creating our titles.
Quark Express we used to create our magazine review for our film. Again, this gives it a more professional look, and with Quark Express it was very easy to create the magazine review, and to get the picture and to get the right framing and to add the extra bits that we needed to make it look like a professional magazine. Based it on Empire magazine, of course, which is globally known for a film review magazine, and that's what we aspired to be really, what we aim to get across to the audience with our magazine review.
The features in Quark Express are really good, like the picture boxes and stuff. It's just so much easier to come up with some sort of magazine review than if you did it in a Word document or any other software.
We use Photoshop for our film poster. Again, this will make it look more professional again, make it look more appealing to the audience, and it wouldn't look tacky, it would look like an actual film poster, and that's what we wanted. I mean, we were all very happy with our final film poster, and
Yeah, I really liked it.
what we got across the audience, we got it the way we wanted, and again, it's a lot easier to use, a lot simpler to arrange everything how you want it. The characters, the fonts, the size of the texts, and yeah, again, like I said, we were all really happy with it.
Yeah, we use a lot of the features, just filters and just generally a lot of the features in Photoshop that were great. They helped us with our movie poster loads.
Now we use Soundtrack Pro to add sounds to our film and animatics when we were doing that back last year. Again, background music in the film. Without music, maybe the film doesn't have the same effect. So again, we got Soundtrack Pro to thank for the effects added to the film with the background music. It just adds emotion, especially to the scene at the end when he's about to kill himself. The music in the background it makes the audience feel like they're there with him. And without Soundtrack Pro, of course, we've never been able to use that. So again, it's helped us a lot to create the final film.
HD's helped us greatly. We recorded our films using HD cameras, and it improves the quality of our films a lot. It enables for much clearer picture and video. If you compare this to our film last year, our AS films, the quality has improved greatly from standard definition. Just standard definition films from a few years ago, they were just a lot harder to see, and you can just see a lot of things more clearly when you use HD films. Max. Without Max, the whole process of work this year it wouldn't have been possible. Max have been a great tool for us to use, great new technology. Software on the Max, it's a lot more user friendly, and a lot of the software we use is built for Macs, not for PC. So it's really hard to find a PC version and a lot harder to use. So the Max enables us to use these softwares that we've already spoke about in our presentation, making our films almost impossible to complete without a Mac. So the Mac's just been great with all the software and tools it's got. It's quite quick as well, good quality.
It was hard to like learn how to use it though, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. It was
After you've been
difficult.
using a PC for ages.
Yeah, we learned to use the Macs, and just I think without them though, like they're a great tool for filmmaking, and film wouldn't have been as good without it. This non-destructive editing is one of the new way of editing, and we use it to create our film, and it enables us to keep editing our footage over and over. If we make any mistakes, we can just undo it and try different things, like juggle around our footage and just see where it works. Whereas in the past, like you had to edit it using destructive editing, where you had to cut and stick your actual piece of film together, and you pretty much had one chance to edit it, and if you messed up, you could ruin the entire film. And using non-destructive editing, it was the easiest way to edit a film, and it just really helped us in doing it. HD cameras, They allowed us to properly record our film in the HD format we mentioned earlier, making our film much better quality. Without these, our film wouldn't have been as good because the camera has a lot of features as well, such as focus pulls and zooming and telemacro and things we didn't use.
Yeah, so they're a lot better than the cameras we used last year. I mean, the standard definition ones.
Oh yeah, a ton better.
It's actually got a microphone on top of the camera as well, so sound's picked up clearer. Again, just the overall camera's much bigger, so it's easier to hold and to manoeuvre.
Yeah.
Again, it's helped our film greatly.
I think without the camera we had used, like some of the shots in our film wouldn't have been successful. Probably wouldn't have even been able to pull them off at all. So, HD cameras were definitely a good tool we used. Chroma keying. We used chroma keying in one of our shots to film cut the background out. This is where Joey's standing isolated from the traffic, and the traffic's going past really fast behind him. And it enabled us to add a separately recorded background to a clip. Without green screening and chroma keying, we would not have been able to employ one of our shots, so our film wouldn't have been as successful. QuickTime Player, while it may not seem important, we use QuickTime Player to play back our films to an audience, so it also enables us to gather a lot of feedback on our products. We also use it to screencast our evaluations, which is the question we're doing now. And this software just helped our evaluation to make it much more interesting and less just text type questions, and just makes the whole evaluation process a lot easier.
Yeah, QuickTime Player has been vital in what we do for the evaluation process.
Yeah.
I mean, the magazine review, we've talked about it during QuickTime Player, when we're talking about that and our film review, what we've done ourselves. It's vital really. So
It's been great.